Welcome to another episode of Racing to Learn. We are a nonprofit that uses radio control to get kids excited about math and science. Today we're working on our Slash two-wheel drive, Slashpede as we call it. It's basically a Slash with bigger tires, 2.8 inch tires, giving it more of a monster truck look. Those are the tires off of the Stampede. So it's a Slash with bigger tires on it. We've mounted an 8th scale monster truck body, a Proline Ford F250 body on it. We're running bigger shocks in the back here. These are off of an 8th scale, an Arrma 8th scale nitro buggy, an old buggy that we just took the front shocks off of, put them in the rear of the Slash here. We're taking another look at basically the bearing carrier, right? That's this part over here. We've had a couple of these break on us, actually a couple problems going through our parts bin. We've had the pin that goes through that bearing carrier bend a number of times. You can see the different types of pins here. This is an older style that has a clip on it, an E-clip there on both sides, and then the newer style is a threaded screw here. So what we've done, or actually what we're going to do here, is actually replace the carrier, the C hub they call it, like it's in the shape of a C here, right? With an aluminum piece. This is from Atomik RC. We actually only have the left one remaining, as we put the right one on a repair on a Stampede that we ended up actually giving away. So we don't have the right one, but fortunately we do have the left one. So what we're going to do here is an experiment, because a rigid aluminum piece here is supposed to prevent the pin from bending, like we've had happen so many times in the past here. We were running an RPM C hub here. RPM is great because these plastic parts that they make are from their own material, which is pretty much indestructible. They have a lifetime warranty if you do end up breaking one. But from a little research on the forums, we found out that probably the most ideal combination is a rigid aluminum piece for the C hub over here that will keep the pin from bending, right? Combined with an RPM bearing carrier. We don't have one on hand here. We're going to go ahead and get some, but we're going to go ahead and put the stock piece in here just as an experiment. We also ordered or had these ST Racing part number ST3640-FK. These are actually heat treated steel pins here that are upgrades over the stock ones. They're supposed to be stronger, but we're going to do a true experiment here where we only change one thing, and that one thing is going to be the aluminum C hub here. What we're going to do is we're just going to replace the pin with a stock Traxxas piece, and you've got to go ahead and order it as part of the whole parts, the whole suspension pin part here, 3640. You know, we haven't actually bent any of these other pins before. We basically only need these one of these, the replacement front kingpin. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. And so first of all, what are we going to do here? We're going to take off the parts from the old piece here, the broken piece. You can see where it broke. And so we're just going to pop this out. So use a screwdriver to pop out the old hex here. All right. And gonna pop the pin out, and you can see the little grime there, so you probably want a paper towel handy just to clean things off a little bit. There is a small Teflon washer, so you don't want to lose those. We've lost a couple of those in the past, so we carry some spares now, but keep track of that Teflon washer, that small one. Pop out the drive pin here. And I'm just checking the state of the bearings while I'm at it here. Getting a little dirt and grime. This would be a good chance to clean the bearings if you felt any sort of grit. So still spinning pretty freely there. So I think we're good. I'm gonna check the other side here, and sometimes if these bearings are a little bit hard to pop out, what you can do is you can get any sort of flat piece here and push it out from the other side. So just wipe off this bearing, and it is spinning freely. So the other bearing, yeah, still a little bit of notchiness there, but we should still be okay there. Yeah, we're still okay. So I'm just gonna wipe down the surfaces here. And then put them into the new piece. So just making sure I've got everything oriented correctly here. Gonna put the pin and bearing through the back, and I'm just gonna wipe this bearing down a little bit more here. And reassemble it. So put the bearing on. And that Teflon washer, I'm gonna wipe this down too. All right, put that back on. The pin, again, just wipe this off, give everything a quick wipe down. These parts are pretty grimy just because we run this Slash in pretty much everything. Mud, dirt. So just using this opportunity to clean everything up. All right, and just make sure that the pin here lines up with the hex. Press that in and just check that it rolls freely here, and we'll get the rest of this assembled. So stay tuned. We'll continue the assembly in next episode. Thanks again for watching. Let us know if these videos are helpful. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.